Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be installing my Endangered Wildlife Art Exhibit. First, I got out the right size portfolio that I needed to transport all the paintings, and I cleaned the outside and the inside to make sure there's no particles that can get on the paintings. Then I get all the paintings, I wipe each one down, I make sure there are no issues with it, I double check the wire and screws. I like to leave the wire on the back loose so as I can adjust it later when I hang them up. These are already sprayed with fixative and ready to go. I just double check them. I put recycled brown paper between each painting to make sure the wires don't scratch the other ones. I laminated my artist statement in the Endangered Wildlife Art Exhibit information, and I'm going to put it in with my business cards in the portfolio to bring it all together. This is my first time working with Free Art Wilmington, and I'm so excited. They find places for artists to show their work without fees or commissions, and they work with any businesses with high foot traffic, and there's no cost to the business. I will be installing my Endangered Wildlife Art Exhibit at the Lotus Center for Health in the Children's Room. The Lotus Center for Health is empowering women's health and wellness with personalized and compassionate OBGYN care. They offer many services and trauma-informed care to make sure your voice is heard. I am always prepared for anything. You never quite know what to expect, so here's what I bring to my exhibits: a level, a flathead screwdriver, a tape measure, my claw hooks and command strips, the most important things I need. I also bring all my wires and screws, some electrical tape, and I can roll them up in this nice holder. And I also add a hammer, pliers, Phillips screwdriver, some gaff tape, and I put it all in a backpack to make this easy to transport. This was so great to bring on. I also grabbed a step ladder to bring with me. I'm so excited. The hooks I use are these claw hooks. They make 2 tiny tack holes. They do not even go past the first layer of the wall, and they hold up to 25 pounds. They're easy to remove, and you can just paint over them. Lots of offices and businesses and rental places use them. We were on a tight schedule, so I couldn't film all of this while we were hanging. However, I did make a quick video of how these hooks work for you. So you place it where you want, you make sure it's level, and then you should just be able to push it in. For harder walls, you might need to tap it with a hammer. And then you can just hang your wired artwork up on it. Usually you do have to kind of level it a little again. When you need to remove the art, all you have to do is use a flathead screwdriver, and you have 2 tiny tack holes that can easily be painted or covered over. So we did this for all 8 of my Endangered Wildlife Art Exhibit paintings in the Children's Room of the Lotus Center. They gave the space so much color and vibrancy, and I love how they came out. Take a walking tour with me. Don't worry, that she's mine. This is what the children's playroom at the Lotus Center for Health looks like. You can even kind of see it through the glass when you walk in. I'm so happy with how it came out. These will be there for the next 90 days or until they are sold. Stop by and see them and check out Free Art Wilmington and the Lotus Center for Health. Thanks for being with me.